Before the release of Zack Snyder's Watchmen, a lot of fans were wondering if the alien squid ending would remain. Leading up to the Watchmen theatrical release, Zack Snyder would try not to directly answer the question about the alien squid when asked during interviews, but after the release of the film, he would say he tried to keep the spirit of the original Watchmen comic ending, which I would say he did a pretty great job, especially compared to all previous Watchmen scripts over the past decades. But if you look into all prior Watchmen scripts, not one of them contained the alien squid ending. It seemed not a single scriptwriter wanted to try and attempt to make it work on film. But was there other reasons for that? Actually, quite possibly there was. Let's jump back into time when the comic was still being published during its first run. Len Wein, one of the original editors of the Watchmen comic book, said he noticed a similarity between Alan Moore's ending for Watchmen with an old episode of a TV series called The Outer Limits. The episode was titled Architects of Fear, where scientists would create an alien to scare the world into world peace. Len Wein would bring this to Alan Moore's attention, but he didn't seem to be bothered with the similarity. This would reportedly cause Wein to leave the Watchmen comic before it was even finished. The Watchmen comic would reference the TV show by showing people watching The Outer Limits on TV. Now, when Sam Hamm was writing a script for a Watchmen film in the late 80s, he also pointed out the similarity between the Outer Limits episode and the Watchmen comic ending. He felt they could run into legal problems if they filmed the ending, so it was changed. I would like to shout out a channel called Superhero Stuff You Should Know. They did a long interview with Sam Hamm where he reveals these details. Go check the video out for yourself. Zack Snyder would go on to comment the alien squid ending was never in any scripts or drafts he saw, and was rather upfront about asking how they were going to handle the ending. So maybe the possible lawsuit kept them from using the ending for many years. Now we have gotten a glimpse of the alien squid in episode 5 of the HBO Watchmen TV series, which is easily the best episode of the show in my opinion. But how did the TV series get away with this? Maybe because it's not the actual ending to the TV series and doesn't focus too much or really go into details explaining why the alien squid appears. The TV series expects you to understand why it appears. So maybe this could be considered a possible loophole around it. Or maybe enough time has passed where this part of the story isn't as ridiculous or hard to film as it was in the past. Snyder said a few years back if he filmed Watchmen in 2021, he might would have used the squid ending. Take that as you will. What do you guys think? Was it all legal reasons for changing the ending for the movie? Or did everyone find it just too ridiculous or possibly too hard to film at the time? Do you prefer the comics ending or the movies? Let me know down below.